It's always coming back to Warzone. That it's been a week since the update happened, and I don't know
Warzone's
what we're
latest
doing
update
anymore.
is possibly the biggest disappointment ever. You would think I get tired of saying
much
that,
as I
or that
love
we
the
could
game.
possibly never get any worse, but somehow, some way, Call of Duty continues to do this. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am exhausted of getting on here and recording videos on how bad the game is. I truly wish I could get on here and tell you guys how awesome an update is, but sadly, things just don't seem to be changing. Yesterday,
The fact that we got an update where there's a bunch of lag, we have bugs still. There's an audio issue not in the game, but we have like every time you unlock something in the battle pass while you're playing, all you get is that loud noise in your ear, and you're like, okay, is that ever gonna stop? No, I'm, and supposedly as of when this is being recorded, the hackers are still are probably just as bad from Verdansk in 2020 right now. It's
I put out a
bad.
video going over all the patch notes and everything that's coming to season
Supposedly.
4. And in the video, I said, watch and wait that there is going to be a bunch of bugs when the season 4 update goes live. But I didn't expect it was going to be this bad. Let me roll the footage for you.
What is going on, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I can't.
That's that.
was
Hold on, hold on.
everyone.
That is not your phone lagging. Your internet's not bad. That is literally the game. Let's continue.
Play.
I should move the camera, huh?
Chat.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, and then at certain point, like if you're outside the zone during the second zone, if you're outside of it, you lag, right? Once you're in zone and the further you're in it, you're fine. Like, explain that.
Oh, wow.
It's bad, man.
Crash out, Zyro. Crash out. And you would think it's probably really hard to get kills while doing this, right?
Oh, he's right here.
Here's Adrian. Here's Adrian.
Hold on. I got him.
Wow.
You, my boy, just got shit on. Oh my god, I'm going for the two-piece.
How?
Two pieces coming through.
How does this
Give it a
happen?
second. Two pieces loading in right now.
Oh,
Oh my god,
My
the two pieces
God.
loading in.
How does that even happen?
and that's
How
the
does this
clip
go
we
through?
have.
Two pieces loaded in.
Jesus.
Oh my god, where's the 1v3?
Can we get a three-piece though?
Show me the 1v3.
That's the real question.
Dude.
Let's see if the three-piece loads in.
Oh my god. Like,
No.
how can
Oh
we?
my god, the three-piece loaded in.
His title for that video was Smoothest
Smoothest.
1v3 you will see today. He possibly wasn't wrong there. And then just to top it off, Iceman Isaac tweeted out this and said, how's the new Warzone update? How this continues to happen every single update, I have no damn clue. If you've been a Call of Duty fan, specifically a Warzone fan for the last
5
couple years,
years.
you know, anytime there's a new update, it will be broken. I'm not even kidding. If there was some type of way to gamble whether an update would work good
Do
or
they do this on purpose to us? Are they doing this on purpose to like make the update as bad as possible? Right? Like, oh,
or whether it would be broken, I promise you 90% of people are voting on the broken. That is not an exaggeration. The game always comes out broken on launch. I think the only time it's ever not come out broken is during the season 3 update during Verdansk. And I have a theory here. I think that is
Close
solely
to, yeah.
because they actually took the game down for 24 hours. Now, I
Yeah.
don't know what type of magic that they used to make sure that the update came out good. The game was down for 24 hours and then Verdansk released. I genuinely thought there was going to be an insane amount of bugs, but actually, there was none, or at least none that I can really recall. Season 3 came out with Verdansk, and the game worked damn near flawless. There was probably maybe a couple little bugs, but nothing groundbreaking as the one that you just saw. Now,
It
I
was
don't know
one of
if
the
that
better
has
ones.
anything to do with the downtime, but I'm not the only person that thinks this. Nixta tweeted out and said, why doesn't Warzone do downtime like other games? And I couldn't agree more. Why is this not a common practice? Well, I have a theory. It's probably because Activision loses a lot of money whenever there's downtime. Nobody playing
they lose a lot of money when there's downtime. They're a $1 billion company.
the game means Activision isn't making money, they can't sell bundles, etc., etc. But come on, I think this is one of those times where they have to bite the bullet and tank the revenue. Take the
Yes.
small loss for the greater outcome and the greater good of your game. You can't expect people to want to play your game if it simply doesn't work. For example, FaZe Swag just planned a 24-hour stream for the launch
I've said it in a different video last week or the week before. What if everyone just stops, right? What if everyone, it doesn't matter if you're good, you're bad, or you're in the middle. It like we just don't play COD for a week. They go, what is going on? Right? They're hitting a high, then they hit an all-time low. Let them figure it out.
Of season 4 update. He tweeted out and said, update, such a disappointment, but what's new? Morning stream into IRL at the FaZe crib. Swag canceled his 24-hour stream and said, screw it, I'm just gonna get on tomorrow. Because the game was that bad and that unplayable. In the wise words of our King J God,
They continue to do this 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're getting this positive, shoot yourself in the foot. Positive, shoot yourself in the other foot. It's like,
It's true.
You know, somebody's got to be there saying, you know what, this looks good. And then somebody goes, well, let's just shoot ourselves in the foot. And then the other guy go, how about now? That's what's missing.
I couldn't agree more. It's like, bro, how do you come out with, in my opinion, possibly one of the best updates ever during season 3? Verdansk comes back, you get the players back, everybody's so excited, and then season 3.5 comes back, and so much stuff is reverted. So many new bugs are introduced, and the game just feels like ass. Again, bro, I don't want to be a broken record here, and I promise you, I hate when I have to make...
We're all sounding like a broken record. We are all sounding like a broken record with this game.
These videos on the game. But I feel like this has got to reach somebody. This has got to reach some type of developer. Look, man, it sucks. I love this game. I love Call of Duty. I love Warzone. Everybody watching this video right now probably loves Warzone and Call of Duty just as much as I do. And we hate to see the game continue to repeat its mistakes over and over again. How do you release an update and then somehow, some way, things get reverted? For example, they changed that you no longer have to be looking at the buy station to be able to utilize that back in season 3. And guess what? It got reverted. It's a bug. It's a bug. It's not intentional.
Why did they do this?
It's not intentional. This is the way buy stations used to be before the update in season 3, and then somehow, some way, it got reverted. And let's not even just talk about that. Let's talk about some of the changes that they've done that people are absolutely pissed about. Iceman Isaac tweeted out, said, Warzone is becoming the safe space battle royale. No more skill gap, no more game sense, no more critical thinking. Just hand-holding players against AI bots. This is in response to Call of Duty removing the solo playlist and adding solo casual, which introduces a bunch of bots into the game. And then immediately after that, they made this change. Coughing in gas quality of life. Enemies will appear as a red dot on the tac map when coughing in the gas. Pretty much you can no longer make any gas plays, and if you do go into the gas, the entire lobby can then see your red ping. Sally is a dog responded to that and said, I don't disagree, but I don't mind this change, at least in pubs, as it's a reward for good positioning and rotation. I can see that, but I like what Isaac said next. Someone in the gas already is coughing loud as hell, taking damage from gas, aim flinching from damage, having visuals horribly smeared, limited time to clutch before death. You have all the advantages already.
I don't disagree. But I mean, if they're gonna add the AI into there, I mean, I guess leave it with that. But they shouldn't have had it. They should not have added the AI in the first place.
My goat Lucky Chamu said, whoever is making these changes hate to see players make gas plays. Not only were you already coughing loud, taking insane damage from gas, aim flinching from damage, couldn't see shit, players could easily see you, but now you're on a radar the entire time. I don't know, man. I get it. The casual community makes up probably the majority of the player base. So I get trying to cater the game to them so that way you can make more revenue. But where is the silver lining? Where is the happy middle ground where you try and please both audiences? Now that can become a gray area. Maybe it's not possible to please both audience, but where do you find the happy medium? Because for one, skill-based matchmaking already protects a lot of the actual casual community. So do all these changes really make that much of a difference when it comes to...
Honestly, I don't think I'm in I swear when I play Warzone, I'm in World Series. Every game I'm in, I'm either dying by someone who is going to the World Series or someone who's hiding in the corner because they think that's the only way to play.
To the casuals, I don't really know. But it does seem that time and time again, players are discouraged from making plays and for being good now. Now, this next thing I saw come across my feed, and if this is true, it's kind of crazy. This Twitter user said, if you purchase the unreleased Seaborn bundle on Black Ops 6, you just got scammed by Activision. Every items of this bundle have been removed with the Season 4 update, and the COD points are lost.
Wow.
No refunds will be issued. So if you happen to get this Squidward tentacle-looking guy, well, now you are indeed month. Maybe they took it out for a little bit and they plan on reintroducing it, but for the time being, everything has been taken away and you have lost your COD points. So let me update you on the timeline. Everything I just told you was near the beginning of the day. Then halfway through the day, Call of Duty made an announcement. Keep in mind, Rank BR was supposed to come out midday. Call of Duty tweeted out and said, update, read the launch of Season 4 Rank Play. Our team has been working diligently to resolve performance issues that players encountered following the initial Season 4 launch earlier today. On that note, we decided to delay Rank Play Battle Royale while we work on bringing the experience back to its intended fidelity. We will provide updates on timing as soon as we can. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Trust me, you do not want to go and see those comments. I also streamed today, and the amount of people that were in here telling me, when is Rank coming back? When is Rank coming back? Why don't we have Ranked? Was kind of crazy. It does really suck to see the game that I love be in this position yet again. But wait, that's not all. Call of Duty Updates tweeted out this. We are disabling the ability to edit custom loadouts in the pre-match lobby while we investigate a crash. So for whatever reason, updating your class at the beginning of the game was causing your game to crash. Don't know how that happens. Look, man, I've said it before. I've said it multiple times. This game could die. And
Hold on, one more time,
was
one more
causing
time.
your game to crash. Don't know how that happens. Look, man, I've said it before. I've said it multiple times. This game could die. And I know people are saying, no, Call of Duty is never gonna die, which I tend to normally agree with, but
Call of Duty can't die, but Warzone can, and that's what's going on. They're letting Warzone die for some reason, and they don't realize it.
Battlefield
That's what I
BR
think.
just got leaked. And if that game is even remotely good, I can definitely see a lot of players switching from Call of Duty to Battlefield. Trust me, I am a die-hard Call of Duty fan, but I'm going to give Battlefield a try. And transparently, I hope it's fucking good. Look what Tim the Tapman had to say.
Who is directing this ship? So you can only play normal games right now with 4 or 2. What if you wanted to play solo? You have to play against robots? This is cooked, bro. We're cooked, man. Bro, when's this new Battlefield come out? I'm dead ass. When's it come out? Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If this new Battlefield comes out swinging, Call of Duty's in trouble. That's all I'm saying, man. All right, listen, dude.
I mean, to be fair, we said the same thing about XDefiant, and XDefiant closed their servers just the other day. But, I mean, if Battlefield works out the way it should, as intended, Call of Duty has some big competition in their hands. I will agree.
The decisions that they are making are fucked. Like, genuinely fucked.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're all clones with the same emotions that all feel the exact same way. Call of Duty is like this girl that we're in love with, and she treats us so bad, but for whatever reason, we keep
going
coming
back.
back.
Yes.
It's a Latinas, bro. It's a Latinas. It's like we have hope that the game's gonna be good, and then she leaves us. And then
No
she decides
offense,
to start
though. No
flirting with
offense.
us, so we come back yet again, and then she leaves us again. Why can't this game just be good? Why can't the game release without bugs, without hackers, and just be a fun game? I'll be back once again, giving you guys all the updates to everything coming forward. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is Warzone cooked? Does Battlefield have a chance at dethroning Call of Duty? Or is this just what we're gonna have to deal with for the rest of our lives?
I don't want to deal with it for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, it seems like they're making us deal with it for the rest of our life. And does Activision, Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Ravensoft, I mean, they're all collaborative because they all take turns in making the game. Does Activision itself, do they care? I mean, at this point, it's like you said, it's a love-hate relationship. My God, dude, like, the one game that made COVID worthwhile. They've basically made their money, and they're afraid of losing money. I don't know about that, but what are we gonna do? Like, what's the solution to this, honestly?